Hello, my YouTube family. It's Friday, the end of the workday. I'm still numb because today was unnecessarily tension filled. There's just a whole lot of pieces on the board that are constantly moving around, and I'm learning new things. For example, um, remember Cuckoo Cray Cray? Remember Cuckoo Cray Cray? Remember a couple of weeks back I told you about the big fight, and she was having a fight and she called a certain coworker a derogatory term. That particular coworker has taken a sudden leave of absence. But wait, I don't know if Queen of Darkness is aware of this, but Mini Alpha informed me that that particular coworker, he's testing out waters in another job while he still got his foot in this job. I've seen this done once when I was working at the radio station, where our local sales manager, he took a sudden, everybody was saying bye bye. It was his last day and this and that. Oh no, he took a 6 months leave from the job and then miraculously came back. I've never heard of this. Like, since when do you quit a job, but you don't really quit a job, but you're testing out waters in another job, and in case that one doesn't work out, you still got this job? What? Is this a new thing that I'm unaware of? So I can go look for another job, but don't tell her that I'm looking for another job and get hired at that other job, but still get paid in this job? This is news to me. News to me. And she informed me that all of his calls should be forwarded to her. So maybe she is aware of what's going on. I don't know. This is rather peculiar. Rather peculiar indeed. Oh, and can't speak English properly? Didn't come to work again. It's like she all of a sudden decides to take Fridays and Mondays off. And nobody's gonna say nothing? Let me do lips of the day, because I'm feeling rather I'm just feeling rather, I'm feeling some kind of way. Okay? And it's not pretty. All right. Let us do lips of the day. It is a nude, as you can tell, but it's got a lot of pieces to it. Let us start off with the liner. It is my NYX in brown, lined, filled. I haven't done a lip look on this in a while, and it's all scratched up and looking just god awful. This is, remember Fergie, the Fergie line? Yeah, it's part of the Fergie line. This is Wet n Wild Fergie in Bebot Love. And it's one of those nudes that you have to be very careful, because if you wear it a little too, it can be looking like concealer. And there was another one that I actually had that did look like a concealer, and I had to toss that one. But this was the darker version of that other one. And this is Bebot Love, if you can see it. It's right there. And it is a nude. Indeedy do. But it's kind of a matte. So I topped it with my Urban Decay Triple X Shine Clear in Ozone. That's the name of it. ozone, but it's a clear. So I just topped it with a gloss. Excuse me. Yes, honey, I've been coughing a lot. No worries. Okay, just no worries. Like I said, it's that time of year again. So that is lips of the day. So that's part A of the story. Part B of the story is there was an aide that came to my desk. You could tell the attitude was coming from the time she opened the front door. So I prepared. Yes, I have an appointment to see XYZ. I called XYZ, and XYZ, which was the nurse, was in a meeting with Queen of Darkness. So they were behind closed doors, which that's another thing. Queen of Darkness has been behind, like I walked in and she was already in and she was already behind closed doors. Like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, she was behind, she was in a meeting with the nurse, Queen of Darkness was. And so I told this particular aide, she's in a meeting right now. I don't understand. How could she be in a meeting? Because she told me that I had to be in the office at such and such a time. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you, but have a seat. And when she's out of the meeting, I will let her know that you're here. Mumble, 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 mumble to the seat. Mumbling to herself, talking to anybody who wants to come in, this, that, and the third. Now, I got up from my desk because she was mumbling louder and louder, and I went into the office where they were having the meeting, and I informed her. I said, so-and-so is waiting to speak with you, and Queen of Darkness said, yes, she has a meeting with us. And I said, oh, okay, so you're aware. And I said, and she said, yes. But Nancy, and I turned back, she says, try to keep her low, because she tends to fly off the handle. She was already flying off the handle when she came in. So I said, okay, not a problem. So she sat down, and people were coming in and out, coming in and out. And she's beginning to hum, and her humming is getting rather loud. So I just keep looking at her. You know, sometimes when somebody looks at you, you automatically stop what you're doing. She stopped for like 5 minutes and just kept it, and then it continued again. So I chose to ignore that because she really wasn't like making a scene or anything. And it wasn't like stupid loud, but it was, you noticed. So another aide, is the moon full? I don't know. Another aide came with attitude. I need such and such and such and such. So I'm getting her things and I give them to her. So she's about to walk out the door and then she turns back. And she says, I need to use the bathroom. So I said, okay, may I see your ID? What are you talking about? You need to see my ID. I just got items for, you just gave me gloves and everything. I said, well, that's the rule. That's the rule. If you need to use the ladies' room, whether you've been here a year, whether you've been here 10. I don't understand. Now she's starting to get loud. You see me, I put times. I said, okay. I said, you know what? Hold on just one moment. And she's still screaming. I opened the door. I went to the conference room where Queen of Darkness was with the nurse. And I said, there is an aide who is starting up trouble because she doesn't have her ID, but she wants to use the ladies' room. And she finds it rather odd that since she's putting in her timesheet, she obviously works here, and why can't she use the bathroom? I've explained to her that she needs to have her ID and she doesn't have it. Okay, Nancy. Queen of Darkness got up from the meeting in the conference room, walked out. She let me walk out first. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna let? And then, as she's still yelling at me, I just pulled out my chair and I sat down. And then Queen of Darkness came right behind me. She opened the door real wide. She said, "Oh, come with me." I don't understand. She said, "Be quiet and come with me." So I guess she let the aide, use the ladies' room and told her a thing or two. Because when that aide came walking back out, she just immediately just walked out the door. No, thank you. No, I'm sorry. No, nothing. So Queen of Darkness already knew what kind of day I was having, because you have one sitting there waiting for the nurse that you're in a meeting with. And I had to pull you out of this meeting to talk to this person. So that's been the day from the beginning, from the time I walked in. And can I mention the phone calls I still have to do? I've got about 5 pages left, so that's really 10 because it's back and forth. I did my fair share, but I didn't do as many as I've done throughout the week because people were coming at me, because Fridays are just as busy as Mondays. So I don't have time to make these phone calls because I've got people coming at me, yelling at me. I've got to talk to Queen of Darkness. I've got calls to answer. I've got people, can I see? I've got people I need. So, and you want me to make phone calls? I think I made something like 26 phone calls. Normally I can make 30. I wasn't about to push it because my day already started off on the wrong foot. So you think I'm going to push making these phone calls? If I had made 10, I aimed to make 10. And then the rest is gravy. But boo-boo. Fridays are just as busy as Mondays, like I said. And with the way this Friday was going, when the calls got made, they got made. When they didn't get made, they didn't get made. Oh, and here's another thing. Alpha, she comes to me because with these phone calls, I have to write on the sheets. The sheets go to third one. Third one gives it to Alpha. But Alpha knows that I'm the one that writes on the sheets. So she comes back. She comes to me and she says, "What is this name?" And I said, "That's Felix." "Oh, that's an L? That looks like a U." I said, "No, that's an L." I said, "Would you like me to rewrite?" "Yes, could you rewrite that?" So I'm thinking in the back of my head, bitch, I just told you what it was. All you have to do is go back to your desk and write Felix. Felix. So I printed it nice and big for her. I said Felix. Here you go. Fine, you don't have, no, she snatched it, but she was kind of like half laughing. I said, "Ew, you nasty." And then she walked away. And she said something pertaining to Queen of Darkness, but she called her by that nickname that she normally calls. So I reiterated, "Oh, so you want me to talk to?" And I said the nickname. And then she stood there and she said, Queen of Darkness's real full name. And I said, "Oh, we calling her that now? Because you normally call her," and then she opened the door and she walked out. I said, "I was just saying what you normally say. Because, boo-boo, you ain't going to get me in trouble." "What?" "The only reason I know the nickname is because you named her that first. So I'm just reiterating what you normally call her." So don't try to be cute and call her by her full name like all of a sudden you professional. Bitch, you, obviously you can't read. Because even if my L looked like a U, it still had IX. Felix. Felix. So moving forward, I made sure to print real big and real clear so she can understand. Because I don't know if I know she has a problem with writing. I don't know, maybe she has a problem with reading as well. I'm not sure. But we're all in this little project together. So I don't want her going to Queen of Darkness and saying anything foul about me. You want me to write real clear, like, we in 4th grade and learning how to write penmanship or whatever grade that is? I'll do that. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. No skin off my nose. All I know is 5 o'clock could not come fast enough today. Today was the slowest ass day ever. Ever. You hear what I'm saying? Like, ever? So, you want to talk about this weekend? Nancy ain't going to do shit. Max, relax, take naps, do the laundry, vacuum, and Sundays are the Oscars. I haven't seen not one movie, by the way, but I always watch the Oscars. Always. Always. So, my weekend is already geared up. Last week was for the men with their Super Bowl. This weekend is for me. The Oscars. The Oscars are my Super Bowl. Okay, that's just how I'm feeling right now. Just how I'm feeling right now. And why does Mini Alpha every time it's time for me to get my hair done and the grays are creeping in or whatever, why do you have to say something? Oh, we didn't get the hair done. We're not gonna get the hair done this weekend. I said, well, if you give me the money, I'll be there early in the morning. Why do people insist on pointing out the negative of other people when they know damn well in their backyard there's nothing but trash and filth? Don't you think you should be cleaning up that shit first? Before you start picking on somebody else's yard? I don't know if she thinks what she says is going to make me do what she wants me to do any faster. No, boo-boo. You're not the boss of me. You're not my mother. You're not related to me in any kind of way. Plus, my mother's dead. So you really not my mother. So you constantly dropping these hints about my hair. When my hair gets done, you'll know it. It's not done right now. And, well, so the world still continues to revolve, boo-boo. Getting my hair done, not getting my hair done, is not going to stop that. But if you want to give me money to get my hair done, well, step right up. But if you have nothing nice to say, or if you want to think a negative thought about my hair that's on my head, please keep that shit to yourself. Because I'm like, why? These are the characters that I have to deal with Monday through Friday. So I know you understand that when Friday comes and it is like I am home and I know I don't have to go anywhere this weekend, I am the most happy, joyous person. Other than, going to my cousin's house and, cousin's dinner or whatever, aside from that, me being home, minding my own damn business, which is how I was brought up to do. Mind your own business. I love to do that. So this is the day I've had, people. This is the week I've had, but today in particular. It wasn't an easy Friday. I know Fridays are just like Mondays. I know that. But sometimes they're not as dramatic as Mondays. But today, for some reason, I just need to hoosah and have a kumbaya moment of just chilling out and maybe falling asleep in the living room with Tomcat right beside me. Perfection right there. Hear my father come home, then I can go to sleep in my bed with Tomcat right beside me, and just wake up on a Saturday morning, make my cup of Cafe Vienna, watch videos, relax, unwind until it's ready to do whatever I want to do, whether it's vacuum the house, not vacuum the house. Either I vacuum the house on Saturday or I save laundry and vacuuming on Sunday. Sometimes I divide them. Sometimes I just leave everything for Sunday because sometimes Saturday I can't really say I'm still tense, but I just need that day to just not do anything. Sundays I have no choice in the matter because it's, we're kicking off to another week and I don't have another day off. So I leave everything for Sunday. And it just might be one of those Saturdays where I just don't do nothing except sit my fat ass right here, watch videos from sun up to sundown until it's time to have dinner with Pops. Sometimes you just need to veg out. And judging by the way this day ended, I am going to veg out the rest of this night into tomorrow. Okay? So enough bitching and moaning from me. I am sorry, but I know some of y'all really like the stories, whether it's rants, not rants, what have you. I've told you about today. So that is it. That is all. Here we are, another Friday night. Maxing and relaxing. I've got Chicago PDs up the waz. Let's see if I can watch a few before I start dozing off. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about this, about everything. And I will talk to you on Monday. Oh, Monday. I'm not even going to think about it. It'll take care of itself when it gets here. I love you. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you on Monday. Mwah! Bye now.